All right, here's Brett Veach on his concerns, what he's concerned about most about the upcoming draft.
I think the scenario that we're all kind of playing through our mind is on the clock and you're about to turn a card in, and then with 45 seconds left, the team comes in and presents a really interesting trade. Just making sure that when you're in the office, you can just look to a guy and compute it just to make sure that we don't have a slow connection during that 45 seconds. So that's a little bit of a concern, just that last minute trade that you get, the phone call on the clock.
I mean, that makes sense to me, Pete, is maybe the biggest priority there, being able to do something quickly on the fly, something they've always been able to do.
Yeah, and the Chiefs are actually in play to receive calls because, yes, they are number 32, and it may be tough for them to move up in this particular draft, but they have a trade candidate. They have had one for months in Chris Jones, who is signed, or he hasn't signed, but he has been tagged with the franchise tag. The Chiefs can move his rights. You're seeing tonight Daniel Jeremiah and Gil Brandt start to float his name out as a trade possibility. So the Chiefs may be fielding some of those calls with the clock winding down. That's why you obviously hear Brett Veach a little concerned about that.
And look, at pick 32, that's the last pick with that fifth-year option for the first round. If there's a quarterback available and somebody looking to trade up, you have to imagine they're going to be getting a lot of phone calls from teams about to pick in that second round the next day that want to move up to that first round.
That extra year is huge, especially when you're picking what you believe is to be an impact player. We've seen that over the years where that becomes attractive at the end of the night. I'm sure we'll talk a little bit more as to whether or not we think the Chiefs will trade down in this draft.